On the morning of July 9th in 1997 in Champaign County, Ohio, 6-year-old Cody McGraw chases his 11-year-old sister, India Smith, in the yard of their farmland home.
Cody, let's walk around.
Their father, Kevin, watches from the window, then goes back to doing chores. He knows that Champaign County, Ohio is a safe place to raise kids. He has no need to worry.
Cody, you're missing all the fun.
But just hours later, he makes a desperate call. Cody and India are missing.
They seem to have disappeared.
It could be that Cody and India are exploring the nearby woods.
He usually play down over there by the
But Neil has a strange premonition that something is horribly wrong, although he has no evidence to prove it. Neil tells deputies that he's not the kid's biological father. He married Cody and India's mother, Susan Watkins, 1 year ago. He also says that her split with Cody's father, Gary McGraw, was difficult.
She had these shoulders by different men. They had rocky relationships, Sue and these men, Ricky and Gary, because she had custody of them.
What the f did you do to my kids?
Whoa.
Susan Watkins, the kid's mother, arrives on the scene.
Calm down.
She immediately turns her anger on her new husband, blaming him for their disappearance.
Whoa. Calm down, man.
The strange behavior of Neil and his wife has an immediate impact on investigators.
I think we had a bad feeling that the kids probably weren't going to be coming home.
Friends and relatives organize a search party to look for any sign of the missing children. Despite their diligence, the search ends in disappointment. It's now 10 days since India and Cody disappeared from their own front yard. Investigators must now make a difficult decision and call off the search. With no solid suspects in sight, investigators focus on their only potential witness, Kevin Neal. The circumstantial evidence against Kevin Neal is starting to build. He claims he went looking for India and Cody as soon as he realized they were missing.
Do you know the Neals over there? I do. Sarah?
But when sheriff's deputies canvass the area, none of Neal's neighbors remember seeing him outside searching for the kids.
We're looking for them too, and part of this...
What Kevin Neal didn't know is that there were two farmhands at the Knight Road property at about 1:05 p.m. that afternoon.
I haven't seen a different car around here.
They did not see Kevin Neal searching for kids. BCI seized items from the Neal household. Amongst those items was a blue blanket, and we had forensic scientist who was a trace analyst take a look at, among other things, the blue blanket, and she also took a look at some jeans of Kevin Neal's that he reportedly wore that day. She found some very interesting items. On the blue blanket, she found dirt, and she also found some seeds.
The next day, investigators send the seeds to a plant expert for identification. They come from a plant called catchweed bedstraw.
That's good. Excellent.
But a thorough examination by a botanist finds no catchweed bedstraw anywhere on the Neal property. So, where did the seed come from? Then, Kevin Neal does something that paralyzes the investigation. On July 23, 1997, 14 days after the children disappeared, he pleads guilty to an unrelated sexual assault charge in Indiana.
We also learned that he was out on bond in 1995 from the state of Indiana for a sexual assault involving his neighbor, in which he had allegedly tied her to a bed and fired a shotgun into the floor as a course of intimidating her.
On September 6, 1997, 3 months after Cody and India disappeared, a local farmer is plowing his field near the Nettle Creek Cemetery, 12 miles from the Neal family home.
At one point then, he got off the tractor, walked over to the edge of the field, And then he looked carefully and he saw 2 skulls.
India and Cody have been found.
The kids were found just outside the fence row in a heavily shaded and heavily wooded area. Ironically, that wooded area was located less than 100 feet from the site of Sue Neal's mother's grave.
The community is shocked and saddened. Investigators hope the remains will provide some evidence to show how the children died. But decomposition has stripped away any telltale signs of foul play.